Welcome to this video. In this video we are going to learn how hackers craft phishing emails through the use of AI and which tactics they use to make the email not land in the spam folder. Okay, try to watch this video completely without skipping anything, because this thing I guarantee you that after watching this video you are going to learn something new today. And another thing, this video is just for educational purposes. Now let's start getting into the video. Before start telling you how to craft the method how hackers use to craft the emails, let me tell you my system specification right here. The processor I'm running is a Ryzen 5 3600 with 32 GBs of RAM and an RX 580-2048 SP. Now the thing is, this method also works on low-end computers. Okay, so basically what we're doing is we are downloading an uncensored AI. Basically what you're going to do is you are going to download the LM Studio. It's very simple. Just go into Google, type their LM Studio download. Depending on your if you are on Linux or if you are on Windows, it's a simple straightforward method. Okay, nothing complicated. After you have downloaded the LM Studio, you are going to be greeted with this interface. Just simply click here. Okay, click here, type here uncensored. Once you have type here uncensored, just select this option, best match. What this best match gonna do, it's gonna show you the models that are compatible for your computer. Okay, now once you have typed your uncensored best match, just choose any one you like and just click on download button. For this purpose I have downloaded this Gamma 4. Okay, Gamma 4, it's simple. Now you get an idea what type of what they use to craft the phishing emails. Okay, now this depends upon solely on the campaign they are running and the prompt. Okay, just I have given this prompt here: make me email as a boss of company referring to download a .html file. Okay, now this local AI just spits out the HTML code that looks very convincing. Okay, and this is basically the main idea they use to craft the emails. Now they create the emails in bulk. Okay, they also use Claude AI, for example, but they use to manipulate the Claude AI and try to make different emails for different person. This solely depends upon social engineering. Okay, but for this method is also good. Okay, for spear phishing or etc., this method can also be used. Okay, now let's talk about the tactics they used. With the tactics they used, we are going to learn about the basic first, then we're going to learn some advanced techniques such as hidden text injection and zero padding IP. Now let's first of all move over to the simple way. First of all, we covered this section. Okay, this is the use of AI. We use the use of AI to craft the phishing emails. Okay, now they use the Versal domains as well. Versal domains, Cloudflare domains as well. Why? Because most of these threat actors don't have enough budget. Okay, so they try to cheap out on some options, like for example using a cheap VPS. Okay, using a cheap VPS download of like a shady Chinese website, and using cheap domains. For example, they use Cloudflare workers domain. Okay, and right now there is another thing that is coming. It is the use of, let me tell you what it is, the use of Google Sheets. Let me just learn how to type here, because I just got a new keyboard. Okay, they use the Google Sheet and they use the Zoom. Why Google Sheet? Google Sheet, when sending some documents, they allow to send us email to different person. Okay, same for the Zoom. They make a document and they use the Zoom email to send to other person. For example, it should look like something like CEO at blah blah at the rate Zoom no reply, something like this. Okay, I don't remember it, but this is also the tactic there that is trying to be seen here. We have talked about the domain section. Okay, now they also this is the I think so. This is the text injection. Okay, we're gonna talk this later on. They also used, if they're running like their own framework. You can say if they're running their phishing campaigns on something like Evil Jinx or Google or GoFish. Let me just show you GoFish right here. Okay, I'm going to make a video on this GoFish Evil Jinx part later. Okay, so they also just try to manipulate the sender email, as you can see in this picture. It's pretty simple, straightforward, nothing complicated in this to explain. Now let's move over to the main part. First of all, let's talk about the zero padding. 0. Let me type here. Watch this part very carefully because this is like a good thing. 0 padding IP address. Well, basically what this is it basically we are adding extra zeros to an IP address. Okay, so security filters miss it, but computers still understand it. For example, let me just type here a normal IP. Okay, normal IP something looks like 192.168.1.2. Okay, and 0 padded IP address maybe look like 192.168.1. Let's say 002. Now you are going to say like what is this? Well, basically in short, security scanner looks for pattern. Okay, the security scanner looks for pattern, but the thing is the 1.2, it is it sees this instead of the 1.2. It sees, oh, this is like this is not like an IP that is already restricted or some shit like that. Okay, and but the thing is when sent the Windows removes extra zeros. Okay, so it connects back to the same IP address right here. Okay, now let's talk about the hidden text injection. Hidden text injection, it is basically in simple words zero font. Now this is new technique. I think most of you don't know about this. Okay, so watch this carefully part. In simple, this is like basically hiding safe words. Let me type here. Okay, hiding safe words. Safe words in HTML, email HTML. Okay, but let me try to clarify this further with an example. Now you see this here. Let me just complete this here. Click here. This is let's say the .html file, that is this. Okay, so see this line. Let me add a space here. The span style, font size, see this 0 pixel. Well, basically the thing is the human sees here, click to verify your account, but the AI scanner that is in the email for example, consider Google Gmail. Okay, the AI scanner sees like, oh wow, this is like Microsoft Office 365 security verified. Okay, verified account. Another method is using white text. Okay, you can use your white text, and you get an idea what I'm saying. Okay, so the human sees this. Click here. Let me just remove this. The human sees this, but the AI that is seeing it sees this. Oh wow, this is like Office Security 365. You try to get an idea what I'm saying. Okay, this was basically the main tactics that are used. Now this was the end of the video, but subscribe to my channel because the next video is going to be very insane, because I will try to make a video on the Evil Jinx 2 completely free, like a full course on it. Okay, this video is just for educational purpose. Okay, and do not click on random links and etc. Be safe, use an antivirus, etc. Use a VPN. Goodbye.